Satisfied. Satisfied.
Yeah.
Satisfied is hard.
Now from the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
So digging in now, Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. And that's the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's got a 3-for-5 line. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Taillon, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
And now Bryce Harper. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out.
Nope.
And low. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Turned on down the line. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Polanco on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Jared Eichhoff gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Now in the box, Gregory Polanco. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away. The 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is McCutchen. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double. Here's
Starling Marte as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. 0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 264 is average entering play. 21 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Again, he sends it out of play. A pause and the 0-2.
One ball.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He's set the 2-2, and he fouls this one off. Two and two. Here it is, and it's fouled away. Polanco stands at second with two gone. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
No, ball four.
He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got two outs, and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in, Colin Moran, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with two outs.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 0-1 offering. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. And that ends the inning. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Pirates lead it 1-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's 1 for 3. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
To 1-2 now. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first down.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Now to the plate, Odubel Herrera, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. One and 0. Here it is. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Polanco. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Stepping into the box, Kevin Kramer, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 44.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
That's a ball.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jamison Taillon.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jamison Taillon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Jared Eichhoff, 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Gene Segura standing in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line drive to center field. Marte is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
He got that
Second
one
base.
pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 2 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a liner. Here's another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. At the start of the day, they're one of the most dangerous groups of hitters in baseball, ranking 1st in the league in both home runs and slugging percentage. But this is not just a team full of bruisers. As one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup that are multidimensional. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can leg out a double or triple when they find the gap. Safe to say this is a well-crafted offensive unit, guys.
Baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
3-1 to him now. High in the air out to center field. Herrera on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So striding forward now, Gregory Polanco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Line towards center field. Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now that's popped up. Hoskins is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bryce Harper.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes the count. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Very high, 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Settling in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. if you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Harper at second. Hoskins on at first with nobody out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Marte coasts under it. One away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. One and two now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So stepping in, Michael Franco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
In now, Andrew McCutchen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 0-1. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. One run is scored. And this will get all the way out to the 4-10 sign now. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Jared Eichhoff, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. McCutchen ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead now by 4.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 5 and the Pirates 1. Now at the plate, Josh Bell. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's lifted the other way out to left. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Digging in to try it again, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses, ball 1. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? Pereira is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They're down here 5-1. Here's Bryce Harper now, and Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Well, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Line toward the alley in left center. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And that one will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dickerson going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, number 33 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now batting.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Halfway home from PNC Park. It's the Phillies 6 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Stepping up now, Kevin Kramer. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Your
Keone
attention,
Kela
please.
takes over to start the
Now
6th inning on the
pitching for
mound.
Pirates, number 35, Keone.
Digging in now for Philadelphia,
Leading off for
Michael Franco.
Philadelphia,
He singled
the
his
third
last
baseman,
time up.
Michael Franco.
From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-0. Clips the zone low and outside for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. The 3-1 swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Drilled down the line. The payoff pitch one more time. Count still full. 3-2. Line drive to center field, but this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutcheon, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jared.
Next to hit will be the
Eichhoff.
pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
Grounded weakly to the left. Moran is there. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And that's low, ball 4.
Center fielder, Starling.
Stepping in, Starling Marte. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter. He doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1 pitch on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
2-1.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And he struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop, and he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Polanco over at second. Bell on at first with two down. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Two down, runners at first and second. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But he'll still manage to shuffle this ball off to second, and they get the force out after all to get him out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gene Segura, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. His past history with Keone Kela. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
A shot down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Now
boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer. And this one's in the dirt. (0-1), here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Dickerson aboard here at first with nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Hernandez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Elias Diaz will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Elias Diaz.
That's popped up. Hernandez is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail 6-1. Nick Kingham has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49, Nick Kingham.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, JT Realmuto. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. 0-1 the count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He pulls this one into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The third baseman,
well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Real Muto, the runner at third. Herrera is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball, 2-1 now.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Kramer. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The 0-2 home. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Pirates 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 30, David Robertson. Now playing third.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Ball 2.
2 balls, no
A
strikes.
great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Count remains at 0-2. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box, Starling Marte, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
From the stretch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with 1 down. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The 2-2 fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Polanco on third. Marte on second. Bell at first. One gone. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
A bullet to first base.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 4. Robertson's ready. First pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh-2 count. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Fouled off. Two out, bases loaded. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Real Muto waits on it. And that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. Phillies lead this one 7-1. Digging in, David Bodie.
Leading off for the Phillies, the third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1 home. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Dickerson. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're on top 7-1. Victor Arano, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 44.
First offering on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is McCutchen. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Lonnie Chisenhall will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Philadelphia took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jared Eichhoff earns win number 7 on the season. Jamison Taillon permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.